Hey everybody, this is Peter and welcome to the show today. If your family is anything like mine, and I'm supposing it is, you know the alarms go off and you're trying to wake up and you just can't do it. All of a sudden you look up and it's about 10 minutes or 15 minutes past the time you should have been up already. How in the world are you going to get breakfast ready, take a shower, get yourself ready and be on time? Well, I have a genius breakfast hack. I'm using the COSORI Air Fryer and I'm going to show you just how to do it. Let's go. Okay everybody, I'm going to show you a genius breakfast hack. It is so simple to do. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes total to get it ready, and then you just pop it in the air fryer and it's going to be cooking while you're getting ready. How about that? It's a genius hack for getting ready for breakfast. First, I'm going to be turning on the COSORI Turboblaze Air Fryer, and I'm going to let this go into a preheat. So I'm just going to touch the preheat mode right over here, and then just simply press on. It takes about 4 minutes or so for the unit to preheat, which is just enough time to put together this fantastic breakfast dish that I'm going to show you how to make. It's actually going to cook right in the COSORI Turboblaze while you're back in the shower getting ready to go. All right, let's go over our list of ingredients. First of all, I have 3 eggs sitting right here. Over here, I have some tomatoes that I have already diced up. This is just a breakfast sausage that I have sitting in the refrigerator. I have some onion, I have some spinach, and then I have over here some tortillas, which I'll show you in a minute. And then I have some potatoes. Now these are frozen potatoes that have onions and peppers in it. Literally, you can put this together with anything at all that you have sitting in your refrigerator or freezer. Just reach in, grab some things, put it together, and you're gonna be good to go. I also have over here some cheese. And this is just Mexican blend cheese. You could use some mozzarella cheese, whatever's better for you. Salt and pepper, of course, and then I'm going to be using some herbs. As you know, I'm always using herbs of some sort, so this is the type that I'm using here today. First thing we need to do is get our pan ready. Now I'm going to be using this type of a pan, and this is a non-stick. It's made for air fryers. You could use a silicone type of baking dish, whatever you got. I'm going to be using this today because that's what I've got. I'm putting a parchment paper sling in here, just like this, and that's going to help me get this out, if necessary, towards the end. Into this pan, I'm going to be putting in a little bit of canola oil. I don't know that it's necessary to get it out, but I'm going to put the tortillas in the bottom now, and that's going to actually help that tortilla on the bottom to get a little more crispy, and that's what I'm after. I'm going to be using 2 tortillas, and that will go right in the bottom, right on top of that parchment paper. Now, I want this one to get a little more crispy because that's going to be kind of the base that holds it all together. And then this tortilla is going to go on top of this one, and that's going to be helping to support all the things we're going to be putting inside. The next thing we're going to be doing is using 3 eggs. And I'm going to go ahead and put these into this bowl. Right here, I'm going to be scrambling these up for us. Now you could put the eggs right in the pan that you're using and scramble it there. To me, this is just a little bit easier, and that's why I'll be using this little bowl to scramble. Okay, now I'm just going to pour this right on top of the tortillas. Now you can see that the egg is not all the way scrambled, so I'm just going to go ahead and mash up that yolk, spread everything around. Okay, you can hear the COSORI has preheated. I'm going to be putting in some salt with the egg, a little bit of pepper. And now I'll be putting in some spinach. Now this is just some chopped spinach that I had sitting in my refrigerator, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to tear that up and put that on the top. It's a great way to get rid of some spinach. It's also super healthy for you, so why not do that? I'm putting in quite a bit of spinach because, as you know, whenever you use spinach, it's going to wilt down very, very, very rapidly, down to almost nothing. Now I'm going to put in some onion, and I just simply have sliced some red onion. Put that in. Now I'm going to take a sausage patty. I just had this sitting in the refrigerator. You could use pre-cooked bacon You could use the sausage patty like I'm using here. Whatever works for you. Now I'm going to be putting in these potatoes. And the potatoes are potatoes with the onions and peppers in them. I buy them at Trader Joe's. It happens to be one of my most favorite things at Trader Joe's. So I love them and I make them all the time. Okay, I'm going to push that down a little bit as you can see. Now I'm going to be putting in some cheese. I just have a couple of handfuls. I didn't measure it, to be honest with you. I'm going to say it's about a cup and a half. Did I pre-shred the cheese? I did not. If you're in a hurry in the morning times, like our family is sometimes, I promise you, you're not going to take the time to shred the cheese either. This came right out of the package and it was shredded. Okay, all that's ready. Now I'm just going to put the tomatoes on top, just push them down. And we're going to come around. You can make any kind of design with the tomatoes that you want. As my dad always said, Peter, people eat with their eyes first. And I agree with that. People eat with their eyes first. So come on around with the tomatoes. You don't have to use this small tomatoes. You could be using regular whole tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, slice them up, put them here, and we're going to be good to go. All right. Okay, as you can see, it's all put together in the pan. Looks great already. I'm going to sprinkle on some dried herbs on top. This is just a blend of herbs. You could use Italian herbs. You can use whatever you like. We're not going to cut back on the flavor, my friends. Never, never. Okay, I'm going to turn on the COSORI Turboblaze. I'm going to go to air fry mode here. I'm going to set the temperature at 360 degrees. Then I'm going to go to 11 minutes. All right, press, put this inside. Be careful because that air fryer pan is hot. Pop that in, press that. Now we're off to the races, as they say. Now's the time you can step back, go take a shower, get ready, and when you come back in 10 or 11 minutes, this is going to be finished. We're going to come back in about 10 minutes, but while we're waiting on this, let me go ahead and show you the features of this COSORI air fryer because it's so much more than an air fryer. If you look down here, you're going to see the different settings. So we have air fry, roast. Now notice when you set it on air fry, it comes up at 385 and 10 minutes. When you click on roast, it's going to preset at 425 degrees, so a little hotter, and also at 12 minutes. Here we have broil. It shows up at 450 and 5 minutes. And you can cook from frozen. So you can cook frozen food in here, like your chicken tenders, French fries, things like that. Now up here, you can also do preheat. You do need to preheat the COSORI Turboblaze before you cook. So just press preheat. It's going to go at 400 for 4 minutes. And when it preheats, it's going to then give you a tone. Then you can select the next thing you want for it to do. Here you can press reheat, and it's going to reheat your food for you. 390 degrees for 5 minutes. Again, you can adjust the temperature over here, and you can adjust the time. Here we have dry. That's in case you want to dehydrate things. The preset is 135 and for 6 hours. We have bake, 330. 20 minutes is the preset. Here we can proof, 90 degrees, which is perfect for proofing dough, and you can set the time. Typically on the dough that I do, it's about 90 minutes, so I could raise that up as well. If you just want to keep something warm, the preset is 170 degrees and 30 minutes. Again, you can adjust the time, you can adjust the temperature to whatever you like. I also want to let you know that the good folks over at COSORI have a special price for my viewers, and if you would like to buy the COSORI air fryer, you're going to see a link down below in the description area. You can click that link, go over to Amazon, pick one up on Prime, and free shipping over to you. It's fantastic. So get the best price, and when you click that link, our channel does get a little bit of a kickback, on which I appreciate. It does not cost you any more. Just the nice folks at COSORI are able to give us a little bit of a kickback. I would appreciate you using that link if you can. Be right back. All right, folks, it's been about 9 minutes of our 11. I'm going to go ahead and check on this just to see if it's ready in the 9 minutes. So let me go ahead and pull that out. And you know what? I think it looks pretty fantastic already. Can you see that on the cameras? Of course you can. So this looks delicious and so easy to put together. It is a genius hack for breakfast time. All right, let me turn that off. Now, I'm gonna take this out of the unit using a pot holder because it's gonna be very hot. Put it right over here. Let me put the COSORI basket back in. I'm going to use these parchment handles to pull this up. And you want to go pretty quickly. Yep, looks great. Okay, I will use my spatula here to just take that parchment paper out. And there you have it, folks. There is a fantastic breakfast, super easy to put together. This air fryer had the top of it done in about 9 minutes. It may need to go a little bit longer on the bottom, maybe all the way out to the 11, which is what I anticipated. Now, as you can tell, this could easily serve 2 people, maybe even 4 people. And it looks delicious, smells delicious. It's hot. Yeah. This is really delicious, and I hope you'll give it a try. Let me give you a couple things that I've noticed. If you're using a pan like I've used, go ahead and go the entire 11 minutes, and the bottom of that will get a little bit better done. So this is a little bit light on the bottom. I pulled it out at 9 minutes. Go ahead and go the 11 if you're using a pan like that. And you can go ahead and put it into the basket of the COSORI down through here. You might want to use a paper liner or a silicone liner in the bottom. And if you do that, the egg and all that would not drip through, and that'll help keep this basket clean. This is a great tool also if you're going camping or if you have a small RV or a small kitchen, because it does so much more than air frying. I want to thank you again for watching the video today. Really do appreciate it. If you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, also give us a big thumbs up because it really helps us out and tells YouTube that many more people should see this video, which I'd really appreciate it. All right, thanks again for watching. See you next time. Go ahead, turn the cameras off. Well, I know the cameras are off, but I'm going to continue giving this a try because it's really good. Be sure to get a bite of that tomato because it's awesome.